caregiver, a nurse is expected to provide hands-on care to patients, whether in physical needs or illness prevention.
Okay, when we give oral polio, what do we present? Let's give her a round of applause. Many of us may not know what poliomyelitis means.
However, nurses have sometimes been reported to have fallen short of having the important characteristics of dealing with emotionally charged and pressured situations.
We have individual differences. There is no profession that does not have different types of people there. Being that as it may depend on the condition or the situation at that particular time that the patient had a contact with the nurse. Maybe the nurse has been under some pressure. As a human being, you might react one way or the other. But shortage of manpower is really affecting nurses. Work overload. If you attended to patients that are more than what you are supposed to care for as a human being, definitely you'll be under pressure. And at times, some challenges, what you need for a patient may not be available may not be easily available. So in the course of looking for one thing or the other to take care of this patient, patient thinks you are wasting their time. Patient thinks you are not doing the best for them. And at times, is when patients come to the hospital, we prioritize the patients that comes. You may see that a patient is bleeding, and you may see another patient that is not bleeding. That patient that is not bleeding may be at higher risk than the one that we are seeing the physical bleeding. The nurse will not triage and take care of the one that needs the immediate care. But to other people around, they say, he's not even showing any care because this is the patient bleeding and they are not taking care of him. Whereas the other patient that is being taken care of can lose their life in the next minute. So part of this triage, the majority of the public are not aware. They don't know what we are facing. But things are changing. We are trying to do attitudinal change in nursing.
For Eukarya Remy Kingsley, who's been a practicing nurse for 10 years, the role of quackery in the profession is a sore point.
Part of the problems we have is the fact that not everybody you see in this white uniform is a nurse. Most people have so many quacks, even more than the trained nurses, and they function, they work as nurses. So it's difficult for an average Nigerian to say, oh, that is a nurse, that is not a nurse. So because of that, there are so many things that they do under that name, nursing, that at the end of the day, everything would come back to, the nursing profession. And when you now say you're a nurse, they will say, oh, that witch, that one, So it doesn't help that you'd always have to work every time tirelessly to prove yourself, to say that, oh, what you think is not actually what I am. So trying to break free from the status quo is what makes it even more difficult. That is one thing I'd want to change, the image of the profession, to give it, to put it out there, to make people understand that really, beyond what we see, beyond our reality in Nigeria, there is what you call nursing. That is what you can get when you get people who are trained, who are passionate about the profession.
Other stakeholders in the field of nursing also point out areas that need attention in order to maintain excellence in nursing education and achieve fame in nursing practice in Nigeria.
Some people are also spoiling our profession, quote and unquote. They spoil our profession. Once they have a land, they build a house there, they name it so hospital. Now they cannot afford the RN. They cannot afford to pay their salary, because for me to pass through school of nursing for good 3 years, you can't pay me 15,000 naira. You cannot pay me 10,000 naira. I will not accept. So what they do, they place advert that if you want to be a nurse, come, we are going to change you. And before you know it, all these local people, they will go to that place and they will change them. So our challenges in nursing, first one is what is quackery in the profession.
There are many things the government actually needs to do, like equipping the school facilities. Our demonstration room, as we call it here, is not well equipped. Like students don't have direct access to, though we have access, but not to modern facilities or equipment that we need for training. So I implore the government to help in equipping the school with more health facilities, then employing more tutors for us. Like, though we have tutors that are capable of teaching us, but we need more tutors for teaching. And we employ the government to help us improve our teaching standards. Like, we can actually learn through the use of projectors, through the use of computers, instead of us using markers or writing notes. The government can still help us improve on how we learn and acquire knowledge.
When we get into our clinical, our practice area, we meet with students from universities and we from schools of nursing. Although we cannot rule that one out, that one is normal. People usually discriminate. People in the university want to prove that I'm a university student, and we in nursing school, we also want to prove to them that we are in school of nursing. Doesn't mean we don't know what we are doing. So our government can look into this. There is nothing bad in uplifting the nursing school, because we are sitting for the same professional exam. If you go into the university, you sit for registered nursing council exam, and if you're in school of nursing, you sit for the same professional exam.
Nursing is not for donors. It's for brilliant and intelligent people. And if you want to be a nurse, let that passion be there. Don't just go into nursing because I want to go into nursing because there's no other thing to do. No. And that is why we have different types of nurses that you referred to initially. They don't have passion for that job. They just wanted to come into nursing to earn a living. When you see a nurse with passion, who loves that profession, taking care of people. It's not easy taking care of other people. Even taking care of oneself is not that easy. Talk less of taking care of people that are challenged in one way or the other. So nursing is a noble profession. If you don't have, I will advise them, if you don't have passion for that job, there's no need going for nursing.
It's been nice having you with us on Community Reports. Thank you for watching, and do stay with us on Channels Television. I am Jomi Otaigbe. See you next week.